Hey everybody, welcome back to the Toy Duo team. It's Saturday, and we're going to talk action figures, movies, TV, and more. Roll the music.
When you have a plastic addiction and your shelves are overflowing, when you don't know what new is coming, but you fear you might miss out, just sit right back, just relax and watch you listen. The Toy Duo team brings you what you need. The toy news you did not know you needed. Action figures, TV news, all the pop culture you can handle. You can have more action figures that will ever fit on your shelf. When you have a plastic addiction and your shelves are overflowing, when you don't know what new is coming, but you fear you might miss out, just sit right back, just relax and watch you listen. The Toy Duo team brings you what you need.
Okay, you guys wanted a longer intro.
Well done.
There we go.
I didn't realize you started the stream though as I'm like wiping my nose with tissue paper. I'm like, oh great.
I did say, you guys ready? Ready or not? Here we go.
That was some great stop motion, man.
Yeah, I mean there was a G.I. Joe guy that looked just like Vern, and he was kicking butt.
It was
The grappling with the tigers. Yeah.
I used to use that. Yeah, I used to use that intro with the TV for a lot of my videos, and I used to have a different graphic for whether or not it was a G.I. Joe, a Marvel, or something else. It would turn the TV on, and then like if it was the G.I. Joe, you'd hear the G.I. Joe "Yo Joe" in the background, and then you'd flip the channels, and you'd get different G.I. Joe kind of in the fuzz, and then it would like zoom out to the video. That's how I used to have it set up, and same for like the Marvel or whatever. But I got tired of just dropping it in.
Yeah.
And now
the grappling looked good though.
What?
The grappling with the Zujitsu figures look good.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I was messing around with my camera. Is there any way you can replay that? I missed the whole thing.
No. I'll replay it just for you at the end.
Oh, thank you.
But anyways, how's everybody doing this week?
Hanging in there.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Dean said he was getting a couple of feet of snow.
Yeah.
And just to let you know, like the cloud I was talking about, it's actually blocking the sun, but it should be clear in a minute.
Nice.
Yeah, it's snowing here too. Not heavy though.
Yeah, we're supposed to get freezing rain and all that, so I had to
take awful.
Last storm we had, we got ice, so the driveway has like sheets of ice, so I had to scrape them up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was shoveling this morning.
That's pretty bad, but nothing like it. I mean, it literally dropped from 71 to 70 degrees here.
Yeah.
I got a sweatshirt in case it dropped one more degree.
You had to put your t-shirt on because you had a tank top on.
Right. All right, they got us here. Northern Nomad is calling us suckers again. Gary's Grills is saying he is fine now that he's out of the hospital. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Wow.
I hope you're doing better.
You're doing well, and he said,
Yeah. Mr. B is out there. We got there it is. Jonathan Redmond. I'm trying to go through JT. I will say hi to more people as they jump into the chat. But anyways, let's see. What do we get started with? How about we do the crowdfund update you didn't know you needed?
Yay.
Just to get everything started. So here is actually it's a little bit higher than that. It's over 5,000 now, right? Something like that. So
5,001.
The Transformers Legacy HasLab Leo Kaiser combiner from Transformers Victory in Japan. That's 6 tiny Transformers that join together and make the gigantic 12-inch Transformers Leo Kaiser is $300.
So is there lights and sound in this thing? I mean, $300, really?
No, but the chest pieces on those little dudes come off and form of little animals, weapons, and stuff like that.
Well, Oh,
That-
there you go. There you go.
Pushes
These
it
are
over.
the breast fighter transformers.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There is one that's there's a drill one, so
Yes,
cone shaped.
named Drill Horn.
Is anybody interested in this that you know of?
No.
Listen, I mean, these transformers are like what,
Well-
like maybe 4 or 5 inches tall individually or whatever, and then they were selling those at Ross for like not even $10, right? So I don't know where they get $300 for this thing. And how much was that gigantic Victory Saber or whatever that dude was?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, they were less than 300. Weren't they right around? I think one of them was like closer to 175, and one was just around 200. I thought.
And then they got that giant man who's like 18 or 20 inches tall, and that wasn't even $200, and they're asking $300 for this thing. But what
Yeah.
makes the Transformers so expensive?
It's got to be the intricate way that they transform. I mean, there's so many parts.
I mean, it's not like you push a button and they transform.
No,
I got the G.I. Joe thing, right? That one, and I honestly couldn't even transform the thing correctly.
yeah.
So I'm like in a bind. And then who was it that just recently took the pictures? They found the Voltron guys at the Voltron Lions at like Target or whatever, and they're like $20 a piece or something like that.
Yeah, I have them all.
Yeah, what was the total on that? Like
$100 total.
Crazy, man, that this thing is $300.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Too much.
But-
man.
It is
Right.
too much money. Yeah, it is definitely.
I think 150 possibly.
Two.
Might be-
Yeah,
Two.
Maybe
Yeah.
because of that stand, and then that collapsible spear nunchuck thing that is valuable.
Did you say it comes with a stand?
Yeah,
No.
I mean that's a
Oh, well,
tier.
there's
No,
three
that's
hundred
a
right
tier.
there.
It doesn't
It's
come
the
with it
third
unless
tier, yeah.
5 million people back it.
There are cardboard
5
packs.
million people have to back it.
Yeah.
18,000's that last tier.
Okay.
18,000.
18,000.
So
I don't
they're
think
like 13 away.
The Cantina didn't even make that much. I think the
At
Cantina got
least-
up to what, 16?
Oh, that's for
Yeah, I
the
can't
stand.
remember.
They want 10,000 to back this thing.
Yeah,
it's
but I'm
18
saying,
for the third tier. Yeah.
but I'm even saying it got up to 16,000
Yeah.
backers, and that was almost
the-
the final tier.
The Cantina was 14,737.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
So I get the idea behind it because it reaches to a property that wasn't necessarily here in the States. So it's like a kind of a deep dive. Plus, they had those toys for them when in Japan, right? So it was like you might have like the imports or something like that. So it reaches across like a spectrum of, like even like me, where like I went ahead and I wanted to make sure I got some of those Action Force figures from the UK, the little 5 POA ones. I got a couple of those in my collection just because, they're part of that same branch of stuff I was collecting. And so I understand it, right? But I'm not understanding the $300.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those figures that you bought were how much?
$5.
$5?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they didn't come with weapons or anything, so,
oh well.
For
Did
reference,
they come with stands though? Did they come with a stand?
No.
they were charging 55 for this.
Okay, hold
just
on.
Came out the
Okay.
the Star Wars.
Yeah, but how
window.
tall is that?
6 inches.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, 6-7 inches. Yeah, something like that.
But
Okay,
they
then
have
I
to pay
guess
for the Star Wars license on that. So
then 6 of those is like $300.
Yeah, all I'm getting at is this thing is incredibly intricate, and has more appeal to someone like me. I'm not sure I'd be willing to pay $300 for something like that, but
But you're getting 6 Transformers.
yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
they're not that size though.
and they don't.
No,
They
The
can't
Well,
be
the
six
that.
whole thing is-
Transformers, the 6 Transformers are each individual one might be 5 inches tall. They're not going to be 6 to 7 inches tall.
Well, let's take a look at it again. So there's the arm. See, the thing is with like the arm, if that's 12 inches, then that's like half the length transformed into an
Yeah,
arm.
but that's
so-
extended out into an arm.
yeah,
It's
but
not
how
the
big is it when
robot.
it's a robot? It should be a little
Only
bit
about
bigger
5
than it's a
inches.
Probably. Well, I bet it's smaller
Because
those
because
pieces
the arm,
probably
when you get the
like
elbow
fold into
joint
the
in those
body.
arms, they pull apart.
Oh.
It
Well, look
forms
how
an
large
elbow
the
joint.
lions were. The lions
And
are
the-
big.
And
compared
the
to neck.
legs, like if you look at the legs, the gray part is part of the green body, where only the feet is the brown bottom part, and the blue bottom part is the bottom robots. You know what I mean?
Jonathan's got a good point here.
Devastator
workout?
is a 6-foot, 6-bot combiner that will run around 200 miles. Yeah, so
when
that
when you get it done, and that's going to be about 24 inches tall when it's done.
And that was big.
Yeah.
so
So
I think
this price makes no sense for what it is. It doesn't make any sense. It should be half. It should be 150, like you guys were saying. You know,
We'll see if it backs to begin with, right? Like if it
It'll
just
back.
passes. You
it'll
think?
back. Yeah, I do think so.
Well, I hope it does well. Not for me, but
Yeah, not for
Yeah,
me.
oh, yeah.
I
agree.
don't collect this series, but
all right, I'm going to pull up a picture for the next part of this next conversation. So I think we're done. I don't think anybody. I think you guys all said nobody's backing that thing on this, right? Except for Dean. Dean might be getting like 2 of them.
Well,
yeah,
I don't know
exactly.
about you guys,
I'll end up with 2 of them. Yeah.
but I thought we were doing bragging camp. If we're not talking
Yeah,
about
that's
bragging, then I'm out of here. See you guys.
okay. Later on.
Nope,
Okay,
that's
so
last.
Hey, Reed, be careful.
okay, so here we go. Like this guy sold out at $50,
Right.
yeah.
right?
I mean, it's
Like-
sending the message to
Yeah.
Hasbro. It's whether or not you think it's worth it. People still bought it, myself
Yep.
included.
So
Did
Did
you
it
really?
sell out? Did it sell out here? Was it on Pulse also?
It was on
it was
Pulse. Yeah,
it
sold out on Pulse.
Pulse, sold out on Amazon, sold out on Entertainment Earth, and I think I don't know if Big Bad Toy Store still had it, but
I can
it
check.
was still available like late in the day. Last time I like looked or whatever, you know. But I'm just wondering, like, you know, we all set price points, and I said 39 would be like the max for me and stuff like that. And I think we all kind of said, no, we wouldn't get it for this amount. John even said, I think, did you say 39 or 34 was your max, John?
Oh, the max I would have paid was like 35 or something like that.
okay.
Yeah.
So
But I
So
thought I knew they would do $50, and then last week I said, "Well, I'm changing my vote from 50 to 75 after we were talking about the other stuff that was going higher." You know,
right. Yeah. So Jonathan's saying he called the price. I did not go grab all the video, but I was over. So I was priced this right over. I think all of you guys were like under for the most
Sold
part.
out on Big Bad.
Yeah. Okay. So it's sold out across the board.
sold out everywhere.
Yeah. So
See,
They're for sure going to restock this, by the way.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I call BS because they almost set themselves up for it. I saw a couple different outlets and social places and articles where they were saying, "Oh, this is going to sell out. People are going to grab this up at $49.99." You don't think that these are people that are like sponsored by Hasbro, posting on Instagram? Like one of the guys, I'm almost positive he is, and he was saying, "I'm taking it for me. You know, people are saying it's too expensive, but it's going to sell out. It's going to sell out." And
Well, I mean, it could be a smoke and mirrors initiative, right? Like they could be setting low inventory counts intentionally.
Yeah, there was
There you go.
12.
That's what I was
There
going to
was
say.
12 on each website, so they
Listen,
sold out instantly.
I feel like they produced like a San Diego Comic Con or a convention level limit, right? Like, or their Pulse Con.
And you always see them do second runs, right?
right. Like when those Sentinels sold out the first time, and then a few weeks later popped back up as available again, right? So they probably allotted everybody a certain amount just to make it sell out, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
In
Who
a way.
knows? I mean,
So who ordered one?
I picked one up.
Nope.
Oh no!
Just
Fern.
one, Vern.
Yeah.
Just one.
But mostly, here's my reason. Like, so I'll give you my reason now. It's one of those things like, so every once in a while I'll pick up a Mafex or I'll pick up a Figure Arts or an off-brand like that. That Dracula, I wanted that Dracula monkey fiction, whatever, because I really wanted to see the figure. You know what I mean? Like, and how it like compares to other figures. So this is either going to be awesome or it's going to be a super disappointment, right? Yep. And to be completely honest, if I get it and I'm super disappointed, Amazon's going to take it back.
Low risk.
Right.
Yeah. So not a whole lot of risk there involved. And I mean, the proof is going to be, is it worth it or not? I would have liked a different version of Spidey or whatever. But I tell you, like, out of this one and that 1970s TV show one, I'm looking forward to that one even more, even though it's not going to have the articulation that this one has.
I thought I read somewhere that there was a leak that they already have a Hulk in the bag.
Yeah.
Does anyone know the details on that? I didn't bother looking it up.
I think that the idea behind it is that's the rumor is that there's a Hulk that's going to be the next figure because that's the next big figure, right? Like that's their big
seller. Do you think the Hulk will be the same price, or do you think the Hulk will be $70?
Oh, no, that is going to be like closer to $70 because right now, Hulk is. I mean, that red Hulk was like 30 something bucks, 35.
Yeah, so it's a deluxe. So it'll be if their expectation is that it's 2 times whatever the base price is for that kind of figure, then yeah, it'll be probably around the 70 mark.
So I agree, Jonathan, that I think it's going to be a regular Legends figure with an extra neck joint, but they promised that it was all new from the built up and has some new articulation.
They cut out the hips more so you can do the like squatty pose.
Yeah, but beside that, I watched back that original video where they said that they had rebuilt the articulation architecture or whatever. So I know they had done that before because I think, what was it? The original Boba Fett, if you try to take him apart, he had something that went all through the chest or something like that. Or one of those figures had like the pieces in there. And then now they got that same setup that they use for every body. They just put armor on.
Yeah, they just have the overlays now.
Yeah. So I can see like that will be the key is like, I want to see what is this new architecture that they're talking about.
Yeah.
But I'd be really interested to see what they do for a Hulk for like extra heads, right? Like angry Hulk, normal.
I don't think a Hulk is a good second figure for this line, to be honest.
Okay,
it's not a bad choice, but I don't think it's the best.
Well, I'll tell you why.
Probably going to be Iron Man, if I was to guess.
Iron Man, Wolverine.
I just think that
Punisher even.
You can get a
bunch of accessories with Punisher.
Those are great figures, but I'm just going to say this is why I think the Hulk is their next figure. The Hulk is super popular, probably as popular as like Spider-Man. And I probably would have never said that before, but because of this channel right here. Like when I first put my shorts on, the short videos, not my shorts on. Short videos,
do you have underoos, the Hulk?
Yeah.
Watch my videos while you're getting dressed.
So Vern's like, when I first put on my Spider-Man underoos, I got 30 views. When I put on my Hulk underoos, I got 5,000 views.
No, what I'm saying
the Hulk is more.
So Sean Solo tells me, hey, throw your shorts up on YouTube or on YouTube, the ones from TikTok. Take all your TikTok videos and put them up on YouTube because YouTube's doing this new shorts thing. And when I put them up, I didn't think anything of. I just dumped them all on there. Then he tells me, oh, you should only do 4 or 5 a day because of the algorithm, like only spits out like 3 recommendations. But after a couple of weeks, I had one video especially that just caught on. And that is Spider-Man versus the Hulk, or Hulk smashes Spider-Man or whatever. So it's both the Hulk and Spider-Man, and it's over 20 million views. You know what I mean? Like, and
I thought we weren't doing bragging camp right now.
Yeah, all of the videos that have over the million mark are Hulk, and somebody. So I think the Hulk is the driving force for a lot of those videos, and I think Hasbro knows that.
Yeah, but how many years ago was that?
Well, they're still
I don't know, 4 years now, right?
Great.
3-4 years.
Still getting views.
Yeah,
If they've got
and then
millions,
still,
if they've
still
got
to this
millions
day.
of views, they're still getting views. That's how.
No,
I
I'm
honestly
telling you,
think if I was to guess, I think Glinda is going to be the next figure because my video, the Wicked Toy Hunt, is like one of the most popular videos on my channel. So I think they're going to make a Glinda or a Witch.
I mean, look, this
maximum
other
figure.
one in the last 20 years is still 9,000 views. That's a 3 or 4 year old video.
Yeah, Hulk
You know what I mean?
Smash got 9,000 more views this month.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I mean, there are accessories you could do with the Hulk. Like, I would especially expect the
shirt.
Sonic Boom clap. Like, I'd expect some effect to be coming out for something like that.
He should come with like a wall that he could be punching through, right? It should come with like a stone broken wall, in my opinion, and then maybe a couple of heads and different versions of hands. Because right now you get these, and you get the fist. But what Eric's talking about is, definitely the clap hands, right? Maybe, who knows? I don't know.
What did they?
I think he probably go on, Dan. No, you go ahead.
That 20th anniversary one, they didn't.
It was like a stone concrete thing,
right?
that
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Ricochet.
Yeah, I had that.
That's my point. Like they put that out there for what was it? 29?
Yeah, something like that.
That was a big figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has like the cardboard background and then the thing that he stands on. Right?
Yeah.
Yep. That one.
And how much was that? $30?
Well, it went on clearance at one point.
Yeah.
So
It was on one of their sales.
I think I got this at like $24 or something like that, and now you can't get it for under 80.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I wish I picked up the cap from that. I made a boo-boo.
Yeah. I wish I had gotten a couple of them because I meant to open this, but then after getting it, I was like, oh, don't think I'm ever going to open that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lucky. I barely found mine. I got the last one at GameStop after going to like 3 different GameStops.
Yeah. But anyways, I think that because we're talking about the Spider-Man and the way it sold out, I think they either rigged it or, with like low numbers, or that's just their new production number is low. And it was just so popular because it's something new, right? Like, when was the last time, even though it seems like it's a regular Legends, everything that they said about it, they're really billing that as an all new figure. Right. So, Hasbro hasn't done anything really, really new like that with
the toes were the newest thing, right?
Yeah. Except for when they launched that G.I. Joe, right? Because doing the Indiana Jones and doing the Dungeons and Dragons, those were just using the same articulation that they were using for Star Wars figures, in my opinion.
Well,
right?
I don't know. I think the Dungeons and Dragons were not as good as.
Oh yeah, they were using Power Rangers then for the Dungeons and Dragons. Anyways, all right.
But I honestly don't think $50 is horrible.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
But
yeah, really.
Yeah,
after last week, I really thought they were going to be more like 60 or 70.
Yeah, I agree, John. I thought it was going to be upwards of $70-$75. So I was surprised. And the thing is, they got a lot of free advertisement from social media and YouTube because they didn't announce the price.
So because of Daredevil coming out, I wonder if Daredevil would be the next figure because they could use the Spider-Man body.
It would be smart.
Yeah.
And they would save a ton of money that way.
Yep. And
then Daredevil would be another figure you'd want to pose in that many positions too.
Right. It would be a really good figure for that.
Yeah.
But I think that historically, haven't they done when they do these new sets, don't they usually do Spider-Man then the Hulk? I think that's why the speculation the next one's going to be the Hulk.
I took that idea from Jonathan, by the way.
Right.
And they will do a
read ahead.
Wolverine because there's how many Wolverines in Marvel Legends? Like there's 1,000.
Just wait till Star
now,
Wars
right?
decides to do the Maximum series Boba Fett. You're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Who do you think they'll
Yeah.
do the Maximum series treatment for next? G.I. Joe or Star Wars?
Well, there already is that Darth Vader that's rumored to be floating around, right? That's the next. That's
Yeah,
the
those
Star
toy
Wars.
duo team guys were speculating there's going to be a Darth Vader Maximum.
There's been images floating around of people mocking up a Darth Vader.
That Luke monster or whatever, he did a thing where he went through a whole bunch of different. He did a whole bunch of
mock-up. Yeah.
He did. Yeah, he did mock-ups for like quite a few different Star Wars figures that he suspected could be Maximum series. But I think, personally, if they're going to do a Maximum series in another line, it'll probably end up being G.I. Joe
first. Well, they kind of did that with those like more realistic soldiers, right? Recently.
No, I think those were pretty standard. Those are pretty standard bodies with just a lot of accessories. But I think that like, but already like
it'll be a Snake Eyes. They'll do a Snake Eyes.
That would be the one to do, wouldn't it?
They'll do a Snake Eyes with Ultimate.
He's already pretty posable, but not,
that Snake, that like the last like classified Snake Eyes that is more the Snake Eyes, like the original look, is due for a refresh too. So that'd be a good figure.
I mean, when they launched the line, it was that limited edition 00 whatever Snake Eyes that came with a boatload of accessories. Had like the whole weapons
rack.
Yeah, rack, the martial arts weapons rack and stuff like that. Daredevil, sculpted fabric suit lines. I just imagine that if they do like G.I. Joe, do they then go, hey, let's do some cloth like outfits to make them look more like the 112 or Mezco or whatever, right? Mezco 112.
Yeah. Cloth is kind of hard.
It's hard to net. Yeah, look at the. McFarlane's had success and failures on them.
Yeah. Maximum Snake.
Especially when it comes to posing. If you have cloth on a figure that small, it's really difficult to pose them.
It is if they don't do it right. Let me find this one.
That one. I forget which line it was, but that one line they did it perfect.
So this is the Bro Toys or whatever, and the pants are cloth.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they?
And
it's not too bad, but that's not maximum posing, right?
No, it's not. But I mean, you see those Mezcos, they're very posable, and those are like a 112.
Yeah, but could you get it in like a Spiderman pose, like a really dynamic pose like that?
I don't know.
I think that's pretty much what the maximum is. What you want. You want figures that can pose like crazy, like Spider-Man.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, we don't know when we get.
Anyways.
When we get news.
All right. Anyways, we don't care what you just said.
That's a Dean going, oh, it's time to move on.
Yeah. All right. Anyways.
All right.
He's jumping at the bit, man. I keep seeing him grabbing his toys down there, waiting to show us.
It doesn't.
I honestly really don't have anything.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me if they do G.I. Joe or Star Wars or whatever, because I'm just not going to buy any of them. So.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's say hi. Let's see. Rolando's here. JT's here. Gerard's here. Prophet's here. Who am I missing? I know that some more people jumped in. Mr. B. KCC Toys.
I think you got them all.
Okay. All right. So what?
I'm still sad that we're basically like 6 inches still winning out and proving to be the line that people are going to collect for years on end. I want them to stop doing 6 inch and go back to 3 3/4. But I don't think that'll ever happen now.
I don't think
that'll ever happen now.
I may have to take John out of the stream for those comments.
Boom.
All right. Anyway, we like to do this thing called bragging camp. This is the bragging you didn't know you needed. Does anybody have anything that they want to show off this week?
Let us have it, Dean.
I got nothing this week.
Yeah.
What?
The only thing I really picked up today was this. I know Dan can appreciate this stuff.
Can't even see what it is. It's so dark in there.
Mystery
Yeah, it's so dark.
I could. That's why I had to leave, because I was trying to get my other camera going. But this is my laptop.
I think
camera.
it's a black truck, but I can't tell what it's for.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. So it's a mystery matinee. So the truck is a 1985 Toyota SR5 pickup. What truck is this from? What movie?
Well, say what it is again.
It is now. People in the chat, guess. 1985 Toyota SR5 pickup.
I don't know, but I'd have to go back to 1985 to tell you. If
Well,
I only
that's
had a
exactly-
DeLorean. If I only had a DeLorean.
Exactly. Back to the Future. This is Marty's truck.
Oh yeah, Marty's truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Datsun. It was a Toyota.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's what they call. They call them mystery matinee.
Theater 3000.
That's so they didn't have to make a different card back for every single one of them, right?
Well,
Profit cut.
probably so they didn't have to pay any extra rights or something, maybe.
Oh, that too. Yeah, they can get away with that.
Yeah. And then I have the popcorn buckets. I don't know if anybody wants to see those again, but I did a video on
So I
those.
was thinking about that spinning thing on the shield, and I left you another comment.
Yeah. Let me
I'm thinking if you hold the shield,
go grab it.
and then you're eating popcorn and it spills out, you could turn it. Anyways, all right, John, you got anything?
No, not really.
Dan, you got anything?
I do. Picked up my Captain America.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
I was messing around with some stuff I gotta sell. Otherwise, I would have put them together for the show. I just like that. I like that new mask. I think he looks cool, and then you can see his eyes
Through the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Dan,
cool.
they have that popcorn bucket too. Like you can see through the eyes, the mask.
Well, I hope they still have some later on this week.
That's at Cinemark. Cinemark has the bigger mask, and AMC has a smaller head, but I think the goggles are clear also.
We don't have any of those near us.
That's cool.
I do have this too.
Oh, that's super posable. Is that the Maximum Series Spider-Man?
That's it. Yeah, I got it.
Wow, you got the advanced copy.
I got an early release here. So
Did you break his leg?
I did not. Nope. I wanted to make a point here that this is why I'm not paying $50 because this is a 23-year-old figure.
Toy Biz.
Yep. Vernon,
Oh, I remember that with the magnets on the feet, right?
Yeah. Well, there was like 4 different versions of them. This was the one that I have opened. So I have a sealed one, and he's actually got the sealed one has more points of articulation than this one does. Believe it or not.
Wow.
And I can still do this with it. I mean, he's got a fully posable head, and I mean, you look at some of the Spider-Mans, and can you see that's a sculpt? That's not painted. His web lines are sculpted. That's in
that looks awesome.
Yeah, that's in the mold. So this was $8.99. Now, inflation, sure, but come on, you can't tell me.
Okay, what year was that?
It went in 2002, right? If I remember right.
Okay, $8.99.
Can I guess where you display that?
With
what's that?
On your refrigerator, climbing up the refrigerator with those magnet feet.
You're close. He is climbing, but he's. I got one of those corner beads on a piece of drywall that I picked up.
All right.
Yeah.
So he's stuck to the corner bead.
Do you want to know what the inflation price for that is today at $8.99?
$49.99.
Negative. It is $16.48.
How much?
$16.48.
So there you go. There you have it. That is
That was
$50.
$49.99.
Crazy.
Ridiculous. That's why my spidey sense is tingling.
I wish they would have with the Maximum Series Spider-Man. I wish it would have come with like some display where you could affix it like upside down.
Yes, I agree with you, Eric. 100%.
I wish it came with like hands
stand.
that it would have to be like hands that had sculpted webbing that like had a suction cup or something. So that
they have
like
those
strong
webs.
enough. Yeah.
No, they have those webs, and I think that his grip hands will probably hold those webs because they have that picture of him upside down that they took. The problem is you have nowhere to affix that web to.
Yeah.
Right. No way to affix. And I 100% agree. They should have had some type of a suction cup or something to put it to the top of your display so you can have them hanging down in the middle of your display.
And like half his mask down so we could kiss another character.
Right. And he should have come with that flight stand that they gave that that movie version of the Black Widow in the snowsuit.
Yeah.
So that you can put him in a web swinging pose.
I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if you can.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is the maximum series Spider-Man you could get.
See, and if I so I got this. Like I said, I think I opened this up a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure he came with some kind of string or something. You could do that. There was, I want to say, was there a street lamp? One of them had a street lamp. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a series, but one of them had a street lamp where he could hang from it. So I'm just saying, there's a lot more that they could have done. Like you guys said, they could have had a hanging from a sweet street lamp. And I'm sure there's probably a lot more advancements now that they can do with those magnets. They could have had them hidden. You'd never even see them.
Right.
You know,
that looks fantastic. All right. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was my birthday earlier in the week, and Connor, after that Monster Force that Dracula broke, I wasn't planning on getting any of the Monster Force figures because I wasn't 100% sure, and the company never gave me any feedback related to whether or not that was just because of the type of plastic, whatever. So Connor had sent me over this thing, and this is one of the Monster Force figures, and I think he looks really, really cool. And I put him through some paces, and I got to tell you, it's pretty cool and has not fallen apart. So
he looks like he belongs with Hellboy.
Well, here's what I'm also thinking is that
Norman Nomad. Happy 100th birthday, Vern.
Yeah, no problem. If I make some sort of a modification or whatever, right? These guys could totally work with like maybe
his
Indiana Jones. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying with a modification like the Indiana Jones figures or whatever.
I was thinking Red Skull.
For some bad guys.
But he kind of looked like Hannibal from A-Team.
I don't know what it is. But anyways, it came with 3 different heads. But this is the one that I kind of liked the best, and I thought it was pretty cool. So
what are the other heads? Are they similar to that?
Yeah, they're different.
Because so you could get 3 different characters and they look totally different.
Yeah, you can have 3 different versions. So you have this one right here, and one of the canister comes off the side because the thing is, it comes with this pack, right? That has all these hoses that you can attach to it, to the weapon, whatever. It comes with this big gigantic.
Oh wow,
thing.
that's cool, man.
So it's got all this like stuff, and it hooks into, you can hook it into like one of these breathing pieces. So you got this head, and then
so we can inhale helium and then talk.
Well, there's one more, but I dropped it.
It's gone. It went to the hole.
It's
here.
Man, it's in the rug. You'll never find it.
It's at my place.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the Action Man head.
Yeah. So
or Action Force head.
Like really cool. The options are here. So, I mean, I think they're kind of neat.
And those are $34.99.
I haven't looked at them.
It was a birthday present.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So here's another one of those, right? And this new Maximum series didn't make up the toe piece, but these other ones also have the hand grip.
Yeah.
What series is this Vision from?
I don't remember.
Is that a Toy Biz?
I think
I have some of those too, Brian.
Got the articulating hand. That's got to be Toy Biz.
I mean, I think they're really cool. I mean, like,
are those the original Legends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toy Biz started the Marvel Legends line. Yeah, correct.
Oh, okay.
This
but
is
here's the shield if anyone wants to.
This is how you date your
collection.
Nice.
So hold it by the star, and then you're at the theater, and you spill popcorn on this side away from you, and then you just turn it to get to that
There you
piece.
go.
Wow.
Thing is
Somebody left a-
huge.
Somebody left a comment saying that this part came off and he can't really get it attached back, which is pretty bad. But
My
Oh,
goodness,
wow.
it
It
comes up.
telescopes.
It telescopes up. Jeez. How much
Man.
popcorn are you going to
Freaking
eat?
awesome.
right?
That is like, I got to have 17 gallons of popcorn, please. Like,
This is like an extra large popcorn at the theater.
Yeah,
wow.
you better get a
Wouldn't
lot of
that
popcorn for your.
Wouldn't that kill most human beings if they ate
That's-
that whole
that's
thing of
what I
popcorn
ate.
in one
I
sitting?
ate all that last night watching the full season of Cobra Kai.
Oh my gosh!
It's-
I only watched
it-
one
it's-
episode.
It's got to be that tall for when Dino gets the hole in the bottom for movie night.
Now, I only have one question about this. Okay, so this popcorn
Sorry.
bucket that Dean's showing off, it would have been better if that little monkey played.
Yeah.
Yeah. The arms don't articulate
They
on
do,
that.
but it's got
They
a
do.
key, so he should have like some sort of a mechanism where he
A little
does that.
wind-up motor inside of it?
Yeah.
I don't think
this was,
so, because if it had a wind-up motor inside of it, that means that in the middle of the night it would come to life and it would
Yeah.
climb into your bedroom and kill you.
The
If
eyes
it
should
moved
li-
and the eyes lit up, that would be incredible. But
That's-
I mean,
yeah.
this was almost $50. If you did that, it would be over $100.
I
No.
mean, it
What's this
already
from?
looks like it's
from
going
that
to come
Stephen
to life
King-
and kill you.
Stephen King movie.
Yeah, Stephen King movie. It was a Stephen King short story, and it's got the key.
Yeah. Poor monkey
It doesn't move
kills you.
though.
It doesn't. Yeah, but still, that's pretty.
It's cool, man. I love it though. It's probably my favorite bucket.
Creepy monkeys.
That's it.
All right, I see you later, Dean.
Bye.
Couple of-
All right, so that was everybody went, right? Eric, you didn't say you said
Yeah,
you didn't have
I got
anything.
nothing.
Okay. All right, so then this is the TV and movie news you didn't know you needed. We'll just move on through it really quickly. This
Gorge.
week,
We got to
this-
watch The Gorge.
yeah, this week on
Is it good?
Apple TV Plus is a movie called The Gorge. So it's about two people who meet each other protecting some mysterious gorge. I don't
They're
know.
on sniper towers on opposite ends, and they're
Okay.
not supposed to interact, but they start chatting through text messages as they write on pieces of paper. And then he tries to go see her one day and falls in the gorge, and there's giant monsters in there from hell, giant kaiju creatures.
Yeah, aren't they? Yeah,
Out.
Oh, so
Yeah.
now I don't have to
Huh.
see it. Thanks for ruining it for me.
Appreciate it.
yeah. I saw.
It's all in
I
the
saw
trailer.
that.
What are you talking about?
I don't have Apple TV unfortunately, but that
Oh, that's too
when I
bad.
saw the creatures, I was like, that actually looks kind of fun.
Yeah.
All right, so I thought that was pretty cool because Apple TV's got a new movie. You got Cinemax or Max has the White Lotus coming back for their season. Cobra Kai has dropped the end of the show, and I watched the
Good.
first episode. Dina watched all of them. I'm not
Me
going
too. I
to.
finished.
Anybody else
was
seen
good.
any of those?
Let me tell you something. Cobra Kai, plan
Never
on
dies.
bringing some tissue. You will be bawling your eyes out.
Oh no.
100.
There's a new movie. I saw.
I
a
can't
trailer
believe they
for.
killed off Johnny.
Give me a break. He's making stuff up.
All right, and then if you watch Black Hawk Down, they have a show on Netflix that's called Surviving Black Hawk Down. I think these things are kind of interesting to watch because
were-
you
it
get
was
to
good.
see, yeah,
Yeah,
You
it was
see
really
things
good.
you just didn't realize, right? Like that.
Well,
is
I
just-
liked it. I liked it. What I
Easy.
really liked about it is they get both sides. They have the Somali
Yeah.
fighters interviewed as well as the American fighters. So it's really interesting to see both sides. And they found the family that they held up in the house with and got
Oh,
them
really? Yeah,
interviewed
I haven't
them
seen
too.
it yet, so that's kind of cool.
It's really good.
That's great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually seeing that. So, let's see.
There's also a couple new movies on Netflix. There's a new Witcher animated movie, which is really good.
Mm.
Oh, we don't talk about
If
cartoons.
you're a Witcher fan.
Yeah, the cartoon one.
Yeah.
I stopped.
Dean will
watching
watch a
after the
cartoon, but he
season
won't
2.
watch a Star Wars show because there's kids in it.
Who me? I don't really watch those anime cartoon ones.
And man, the new Spider-Man has me hooked.
Good.
That freaking
It's
Yeah.
so
cartoon is
good.
Awesome.
I watched the first episode. I I got to go back to it.
It gets better every episode. I think it just keeps getting better and better.
Was that my brother in there earlier?
He was, yeah.
Your brother's in the cartoon?
Yeah, no, he's in the chat. I just saw his name pop up. Anyways,
is he working on anything right now? What's he doing?
Dean, no, this is my brother lives in Florida. That's in here.
What's his name? Nightbot.
The other brother.
Nightbot.
No, it's Galactic Mule.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, Dean was making fun of me earlier in the week, saying, "Hey, when you're ready to move on, you always say the word anyways."
Anyways, all right. Anyways.
So what I want to do one day is maybe we should all have a piece of paper, and anytime somebody talking, we'll have everybody's names written down. And every time somebody says the word go ahead and put like a hash mark next to their name. And then we can see how many people actually use those types of mental breaks when they're talking.
That's one of the reasons why I do a voiceover when I do my videos, so I don't do the
Yeah,
that's all I do.
Mine is so.
Come on, Eric. That's not all you do. What?
Mine was so. I can't tell you how many times I had to so out of my videos when I was editing them, and I didn't realize I was saying it.
Everybody has something that they do, right?
Mine is buttery. Mine is buttery goodness.
No, yours is just using way too much butter on everything.
Yeah, buttery goodness.
Buttery goodness.
The first thing we're going to do when we make this hot dog is we're going to put half a pound of butter in this pan and heat it.
Heat it on medium. Everything gets cooked on medium.
Yeah.
And then make sure you have a Dixie plate close by.
Yeah, you gotta use Dixie. Yes. Keeps the cleanup easy and simple.
All right. Anyway,
duo team after dark and make it.
All right. Anyways.
All right. So I've been doing this thing the last couple of weeks. The photos you did not know you needed. Go ahead and get your action figures out. Take some pictures and hashtag the Toy Duo, and we'll be showing them off every week right here. This week,
try to add quite a few.
Yeah. This week, add some special effects to your photos. Maybe like make your lightsabers glow. Maybe some super powered effects, maybe some flames, who knows? Just do some action figure photos, and whether you're using practical effects or FX, like a app or something like that, let's see how these figures look, or these action figures will look with some sort of special effects added to them. But anyways, this last week, what we did, Classic Toys UK had this Hulk Smash Puny Cobras. And you could see he did some lighting effects on there too.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
that
looks really cool.
I like the parachuters in the background, and I'm like wondering, like, do you think that was added in afterwards, or do you think that's like in front of a TV screen or something?
No, he actually threw 3 action figures way in the distance and had parachutes on them and took the shot at just the right moment.
He's the one that you bought.
You could have dropped them.
Can you identify the flipped over vehicle there, John?
What, like the ferret or the stinger or the fang? Which one?
Yeah, the little quad.
Yeah.
All right.
He does have the fang in there, doesn't he?
Yeah, look at it right here.
Yeah, they come out really cool.
That's kind of cool.
I love he's holding the
and you know what I really like about it is it's 3 3/4 inch action figures. Hooray!
It's interesting too, because that Hulk has like elbow joints. So I'm trying to figure out, what is that Hulk?
That Hulk's from the Marvel line.
And he has that full articulation in the elbow.
Really? I thought it was from the Star Wars one.
Okay.
I have that.
All right.
You know,
then he had done this one earlier in the week, and this is Big Bo and Chuckles doing some fighting. And then
that's pretty cool too.
Rick did this one.
This was the best one.
Oh, that's a great Hulk too.
The thing is, it's not like, are they frenemies?
Can't tell.
Is it like
they're about to enter the
meeting or something?
gladiator pit together?
Yeah, is it a standoff? Or...
Yeah,
so that's a Marvel Select Hulk.
The only problem with this, I think, is that even if Hammerhead gets that blaster up in time, Hulk's going to cut his head right in half with that axe.
That's true. Well, or at least, part of his head, that part that sticks up, because if he tries to bend down, he's always got that part that bends upwards.
Yeah,
I think he already sliced through him. His upper body's about to slide off.
Is that what it is?
Oh, because
it looks like he already went right through him.
Maybe.
You might be right.
Add
some blood effects right there. That'd be cool.
Maybe you should take the picture and Photoshop it.
I'll steal his image and just add some blood and then make it my own.
That's 2 weeks from now. Steal somebody else's image that was previously on.
Exactly.
We'll do that.
Plagiarize.
Right. So, anyways, this week, take your action out, get some pictures, add some special effects. Hashtag the Toy Duo. Hashtag Toy Duo, so we can tag them and make sure we include them in next week's episode. All right. I noticed nobody here took any pictures.
I keep meaning to, but
it's like Vern when we were doing points of articulation. I forgot.
I know. I'd always come in. I didn't have a chance. My dog ate my homework. I didn't have a chance to do the homework. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Seconds. Like
I've been putting up displays and rearranging the
grammatical errors. Oh wait. Somebody's complimenting me on no grammatical. Is that for me or who?
No, we were talking about our ticks.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's such a cunning linguist that he has no grammatical errors.
Oh, I get it. Probably it's probably true.
Yeah, he's pretty well spoken.
He's very
Jake,
fluid.
he likes your popcorn buckets.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
He's wondering to know why you never send him one.
Okay, so photos.
I just spent like 4 hours packing up other people's items.
Tell us about your popcorn. Tell us about your popcorn bucket story, Dean, about like what time you arrived and what time you left.
Yeah.
Well, you want to know what's even interesting? What's more interesting is how there's car accidents and things blowing up every time he leaves the house to go.
I got rear-ended. Yeah, I got rear-ended going to get that Hulk shield. I mean, the Captain America shield.
When he went to go get the monkey bucket, they wouldn't sell it to him.
One time,
4 hours. He sat in the lobby of the theater for 4 hours waiting.
Yeah. And I had a cup in front of me, and I made like $30.
Anyways, here is the section. These are the toys revealed that you didn't know you needed. Let's go over some of the things that we might have seen on social media or blasted out. Now, we do know there was going to be a G.I. Joe fan stream on the 18th, so that would have been this week, but they pushed it back like a month. Is that what they did?
Something like that.
Yeah,
well,
and then
Cobra causing problems.
Is next week.
Yeah. So then I think that there's going to be some Star Wars reveals coming up in early March also, or some releases coming up. So be looking forward to that. And I think that Jean Grey is going to go up. That's a Target exclusive. That's getting ready to get pushed out pretty soon. So
Star Wars is going to show off the new land speeder.
Yeah. What land speeder?
There's a new 3 3/4 inch land speeder coming out.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway,
no, it's definitely coming out.
So
probably is coming out.
Yeah. Definitely.
The smart 100%. I was about to say the smart people Star Wars, otherwise known as Star Trek. It's getting some new figures from Master Replicas, and just like any other figure line, they're going to be in a scale that matches all your existing figures. They're going to be 5.5 inches.
The leg joints, the hip joints look terrible.
What are they thinking, man? What are they thinking?
Here's first of all, before Dean decides to go all negative on this, I'm going to say, or Jonathan and John talking about all their articulation, at least these are characters I know.
There you
Not like that other Star Wars figure line where they pick random red shirt dude to make a figure up, right? At least these are figures. These are characters that I know who they are. Now they
Who's the guy on the right?
They look terrible though.
That's Spock.
That's not Spock. It looks nothing like Spock.
It's the TV Spock from the.
It's the movies, the new Spock.
No, that's
It
the
doesn't
TV
look
show
like
Spock.
any of the
Oh,
Spocks.
that's
It looks like
that's Brave New World Spock or Discovery Spock
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
That's
gotta
not
be.
Nimoy or Quinto.
No,
Oh,
that's
right.
that's from the TV, and then that Picard is from the
the
Picard series.
Picard. Yeah, he looks
The
like
head sculpt is great, I think, for Picard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's instantly recognizable.
But those waist joints are terrible. They're
Yeah,
absolutely
they do look bad. So here's an overall shot of like apparently
Wow.
what's probably coming since they did this
Is
shot.
that supposed to be Christopher Pike? That looks so bad. The guy with the beard.
I have to do
Picard.
a closer. Is that's not the guy that flies the ship in the Picard series? The guy that
Oh,
has
is
the
it?
ship.
Is it that guy? Okay.
I want to think that it's. Oh,
They look terrible.
oh no,
They're
no.
laughably bad.
You see a Klingon, the one on the left?
That's
Yeah, that's
Worf. That's
Worf.
Old Man Worf from the
Picard show.
TV.
Oh, wow.
TV. Yeah.
The animated ones were kind of fun.
That's what I was going to say. I think that those below deck ones are interesting, and I think that the way they're making figures is really designed for that type of a figure.
Lower
Yeah.
deck.
You can't really mess those up, right? You know,
I said below deck.
Below deck.
Oh, wait a minute. Prophet saying it's Riker. It's Old Man Riker when they went and had pizza with him.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It looks really bad.
You should have it come with a pizza. Now, here's the thing. So if you look at the bottom figure, those first two are available to pre-order, and obviously those are these. And then these
Right.
other ones are going to be revealed later. That's why they have the badge. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Worf, Riker, or one of those below lower decks.
I bet it's going to be the two on the left.
Right. So, I mean, like, why not just show you which ones are coming next?
Yeah,
Well,
if they
'cause you
got
gotta
a picture
guess.
of all of them.
People like mysteries.
This is taking a page out of Hasbro's book and not telling us the price of Maximum Spider-Man. Because the internet is going to be roaring.
Wait, how much do they want for these? Does that say
much?
$25.99?
That says $25.99. So one of them is $25.40. That's the crazy part. Like
These
if
are
you look at the
insane.
coming soon ones, one of them is actually $25.40. The other one's $25.99.
But John, they're sold out.
That is just absolutely nuts.
Boring.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
know. Let's, and
Sorry.
anyways,
Right. All right, so
Yeah.
Eric's definitely putting these in the win category. Those will be right up there next to the Cell Barge coming soon. This is the Mondo Real Ghostbuster action figures.
yes, definitely.
These look so cool. I wish I would have dipped in earlier to these, but
I wish they weren't expensive.
They're
I'm
$100,
thinking-
right?
I'm
$100
getting
a
this one.
piece.
Yeah, that's insane. That is
Yeah.
absolutely not.
I mean, they
But
come with a lot
don't
of
they-
accessories.
don't they have two versions? They've got the
You can order them individually, or you can order like a double pack type thing.
yeah.
Yeah, well, the double pack's only out for 30 days, and the single will be available for, I think, ever, you know.
These look so cool though. I
this-
wish I would have gotten these.
So
I got
so
I got the Peter Venkman one, so I'm definitely gonna back this. I'm gonna get this one.
okay, so the double pack, like Dean says, is going to be up for 30 days, and the other one's going to be up forever, or until they sell the 500 they're going to manufacture, which means they're going to be up forever.
No, I'm sure they sold more than 500.
You think so?
Yeah. So what I like about this is the little minifigure that they're gonna complete the lineup on the beginning intro. All those ghosts, they're gonna complete all those ghosts, which will be pretty cool.
Okay, well, who are you going to call?
I'm gonna call who is this? What company is this? It's not
Mondo.
Mondo, right? Is
Yeah,
it Mondo?
Mondo.
Yeah, Mondo.
Mondo.
I'm gonna call Mondo.
Do you think that I could get them on the copyright for my hair?
Mm.
Which one?
Either.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's
All right.
more like Dan's hair.
Oh, could be, yeah.
The boogeyman looks like Dan. Dan's hair. The boogeyman's hair right there. That's Dan.
All right, let's see. Those Mondos are awesome. They just cost too much. Mondo Egan looks like it costs $100 a figure. Is a bit much, especially seeing all the issues people have. Yeah. I remember Sean getting one of those Masters of the Universe, and it like immediately got like paint rub on it, like the paint rubbed off.
Well, yeah, that's unfortunate. But I'm gonna put those figures in my Ecto-1 when I get it.
Oh, nice.
No, you're not, because those are like 12 inches.
No, those are 6-inch figures.
Oh, they're 6-inch figures.
Yeah.
And they're $100.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying that's why Hasbro is going. You know what? We can get $50 for our 6-inch figures because these other companies are getting $80 to $100 for theirs. And people are buying them.
No, Dan, you're not allowed to buy that.
Oh, I'm definitely getting it. I already got the first one. I got to get all of them now, right?
Now we know who's the money bags here.
I know.
Right.
Well,
all right. So this is
the popcorn buckets I'm reselling.
$50 popcorn buckets. $100.
Now, this is 3 times as much, right? This is like $300 because this is the 12-inch figure.
Is this?
Is it 12-inch?
Yeah, it's the 1/6 scale Mondos.
Wow.
So this is the 12-inch. Anybody get any of these?
No.
But
yeah.
All
right.
No, I like the movie line. I wish I got the movie line ones.
We'll just move on then.
Has anybody got the movie version of her?
No.
Didn't they have a pre-order? I don't know if it's out yet or not, but.
So Jonathan secretly is ordering a couple of these when they come out because it's Super 7. He has his
Mecha Godzilla. That's cool.
Super 7 collection. Why is the background of the box green, you think?
Because they watch my videos.
Supposed to make it glow.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know.
No, so you can do
I would have figured I would have figured so you can like film it in the box and put
and do green screen. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'd think.
I'm gonna sue.
You're gonna change your name to Sue?
No, I'm gonna sue them, man. They took my idea, my green screen.
You guys don't sue anybody in New Hampshire.
I've seen these at Best Buy. Not this particular figure.
You've seen this guy already at Best Buy?
I've seen these type of figures at Best Buy.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, and then anybody interested in this?
No,
I think it's cool, but no, I don't get these.
Right, I'm gonna get two.
The only Super 7 Godzilla I got was the one that looks like that 1970s Shogun Warrior. That's it.
What size did you get?
The little 4-inch one or whatever.
Yeah, they made like a 6-inch one too.
Yeah, I wasn't interested in that one.
That one's pretty cool. I did a video on that if you want to check it out after this live stream.
I'm good, really.
So anyways.
I wonder how many of these little wind-up tricycles they're going to do.
Cool.
You know, they have the Creature from the Black Lagoon, right?
Yeah. I think they did. Did they do a Charlie Brown too? Before Christmas? Anyways, Joe Cool looks cool. I like that.
No pun intended.
Yeah. Well, no, I intended that. All right. So nobody else wants one of these? It is Super 7. All right. This is NECA, right?
Yes. I actually, Syndicate, I believe it's the company's called, has one of these Howling figures coming out, and I canceled it after I saw this NECA figure.
Is this from the Howling, right?
Yeah, this is the Howling.
Does this have an articulated mouth? Is that?
No, it has two different heads.
Well, the bloody one. What's the gap there for then? It looks like it moved. It
does. It looks like it. Maybe it moves, but I know it comes with two heads.
Ooh,
this one, and it comes with multiple hands too.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when Hasbro did the Howling figure, and they called it Christmas Chewbacca.
It does look like what was his name? The one in who's the one that was in that I don't want to say the word, but in the adult room. What was the name of the guy? The werewolf.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah.
You ever see The Howling?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who was the main guy, the one that got acid on his face?
It's too scary for me.
Remember? Yeah. I don't know these people's names. I just remember The Howling because we rented The Howling, and about a third of the way into the movie, our friend Steve went home. Well, first he puked up and like all the chocolate candy he ate.
Jeez.
Because
it wasn't from the movie. It was because he was eating all the candy.
And then he went home, and we all laughed at him because he was scared of. No, he was begging us to stop the movie. He was like, "This is too scary. You can't watch scary movies like this." And then
I remember seeing
What's
this.
What's wrong with you? What?
I saw this. My brother took me to see this at the movie theater, and it was probably like a 12 o'clock show in the afternoon. But I remember it was pretty scary. And anytime somebody would walk in the theater, like the door would open and you would see the light behind you, it would totally freak me out. Like a wolf was coming up behind me.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it because it was too scary. So when John's telling that story, I was like, I don't remember watching that with you.
Have you never seen this movie?
No. I don't watch scary movies.
There was they went on for it was Howling 2 and then Howling 3.
Well, the first one is obviously the only one really to watch. The other ones are kind of B movies.
I saw that one about the werewolf in London.
First one was the B movie.
How about the one in Paris?
Yeah, that was horrible.
It was, right?
Yeah. This was better than that. Come on.
Yeah. All right. All right. Anyways.
Then Ben Cooper. Who is this dude with all the blood rushing through his body?
Isn't that Pulsar? Man? Is that Pulsar?
I don't know. Or is that the guy that used to come on and do all the exercises on TV with the
oh
muscle?
My gosh, it's that guy. What was his name? Oh my gosh, I remember him. But it's funny they get the mutant from This Island Earth. I just did that video.
Yeah.
Could that be the operation, dude?
No, it's just the Invisible Man. Like it's.
But why didn't he create some sort of invisible stuff that would hide his insides?
Because his skin is the only thing that became invisible.
I don't. Were these actual costumes like all of these?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I bet they were. They must have been.
Does anybody in the chat know if these were actual costumes?
JT before you get to 10.
Who was the
red one? Looks like Mars Attacks.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's. I don't like the red choice color for that alien one. But maybe that's what it was back in the day. If this was a real thing.
Now, does that Wolfman on the end look like he would be a glow in the dark?
Yeah, a little
I'm
bit.
sure they will make one, but that's not.
You don't think he's glow in the dark right now?
No.
And who's this other dude on the end with the green pants and the
zombie?
He's a zombie
with the eye hanging out.
Oh, by the cranberries. That's why
I think the scariest one is the clown in the middle.
Why is that one scary?
Look at him, man. Could you imagine?
Yeah,
I will tell you that the superhero ones are like the coolest ones I think they've done so far.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I have to disagree with that one.
I totally think they are.
The alien is from This Island Earth. It's a 50s sci-fi movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just did the video on the action figure I got only like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah,
you want to know what?
I watched that, John.
Was the movie poster a close-up of the head?
No.
Of that alien?
He was like a bit part in the movie. He didn't show up till the end, and he was only there to chase a girl around the room.
I remember going when we went to the drive-in to watch like a Bruce Lee movie or that Jackie Chan, The Big Brawl. I remember going over to the concessions to get like the pizza or whatever because we ordered a pizza, and in the little thing was like a poster of like a big like rotted head with like the brain sticking out. It was like for some horror.
Well, was he carrying? He carries the girl, and you see the guy running back. It's the poster has the alien on it, but he's holding on to the girl, like in his arms.
Is that?
Yeah, but that movie came out in the 50s. It wouldn't be with the Jackie Chan movie at the drive-in.
Oh, would that be a good Mystery Science Theater 3000?
It was a Mystery Science Theater movie.
Yeah.
They did do it once, yeah.
Oh, all right. Now, side story. Do you guys know why Mystery Science Theater 3000 kind of went away?
No.
They were
royalties
having,
or something. Or?
yeah, they were having issues getting like
Rights.
movies to be able to like, because of the residual having to pay licensing fees for the movies over and over again every time they wanted to air it or something, like the cycle, so it could never go into like syndication and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's the same reason like Muppet Babies can't get shared
Yeah,
out.
it can't be
Right.
put on
Because
Plus.
Jim Henson just got like handshake deals from all of his buddies to use whatever content, but now that's a legal nightmare with all the different studios owning whatever different properties that they clipped up in the show.
Yeah, that's why it's not on Disney Plus. Yeah.
So Gary is saying that he showed Dean a picture of him as Flash Gordon when he was a kid. Do you have that picture on your phone, Dean?
I don't. It's an older. He sent that to me a long time ago, a while ago.
Find
Probably
it and pop it up before the
probably
end
like 6 months ago. He sent, but it would be quicker for Gary to send you the photo.
Just find it and we'll pop it up. All right. McFarlane jumped in with a Joker statue.
The smoke effects are pretty weak on the guns.
Oh, that's what they are. I thought that was his signature. I thought he signed it.
Did you really?
Shouldn't the smoke be traveling like up?
Up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I know.
Sideways.
That is defying. Yeah, that is defying gravity.
If you have it pointing towards the screen or whatnot, you could probably angle the smoke so it's going up.
So here's the other flip side. Why is his tie sticking out? Is it like because it maybe is like windy or he's turning or something like that?
That's
and then shouldn't the
probably
smoke be going in the same direction as the tie? There's a whole lot of physics involved here that if somebody had a science channel, they could like dissect this thing.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that has a science
Yeah, I don't
channel.
either.
No.
John's going to start another one. He's going to have
Isn't there a super awesome
5 different channels now. Science. You have science, right, John?
In mysteries, but
Yeah.
it's mostly mysteries.
So it looks like Valveverse finally sold out of their Vanguards, but they're going to release a new Vanguard, which is the heavy armor upgrade loadout, and they're sharing the packaging. And I thought I had the box for mine in here somewhere.
That looks cool.
And that's the thing is like they should have really thought about the box art the first time, right? But I'm glad they thought about it this time because it does look cool. Now there's a picture of the mock-up and it's got like some bullet paint marks on there. But I'm wondering like if they should have went through, I don't know if they molded like little dents in the door or if they're just paint marks. And I think like if they are just paint marks, then maybe they should have put like, heated up a metal chopstick or something and just. But it looks kind of cool, right?
Yeah, that's still monsters, basically, right?
Yeah. It's cool. And then they have like, so on the turret. Do I have it here? Oh, so the turret on top, when you got it, the gun didn't tilt. So they actually came up with like a fix for it. You can order it from their website. It's free, except for you got to pay for shipping, which is $8.
That's still pretty cool. I'm glad they did that.
So I'm thinking like you could get away from that by just adding it in if you're going to order some other figures, right? Like, and then because it's just flat $8 for shipping. Oh, Jonathan's asking a good question. Is it a kit or is it the kit plus vehicle? I'm hoping that it's the kit plus vehicle. But you're right, Jonathan. I don't know. Maybe it is just the kit.
Kit like gridiron.
Oh,
what?
No, yeah, like it'll come with like the grill for the front, the grill for the front window, and then the doors because I think the doors swap out. I think that is what they showed. Yeah,
but you would have had to have bought a tan one then instead of a green one. Because what if you?
I think that, well, hopefully they'll come out with the two different or the different colors, right? You can just for the color that you wanted.
Nice.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. JT saying, is it shooting guns from its grill? I actually think it's taking fire. I think those are supposed to be somebody shooting at the vehicle, and it's
with all the
deflecting off the front
explosions
grill
around it.
and deflecting off of the
Lights.
well, it's actually a bar going across the headlight, so it protected the headlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. They should aim a little higher. There should be some like blasts coming off of the windshield too. But I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. Okay, what am I going to put up a picture of?
That is my brother and I at Halloween, so you can see what Halloween costumes look like back.
Ooh, that is cool.
I love the fact
Looks like a trash bag.
Who was it that cut the eyes and ruined those masks? Was
My
that your
mom
mother?
did. Yeah, she thought we couldn't see, so she made the eye holes bigger.
She totally destroyed them, and she ripped the sleeves off too because she didn't think you could move your arms.
No, what happened was, John, she watched. There was a Halloween PSA that came on that she saw, and she felt like she needed to like do that. The guy came on and they were talking about the safety of costumes. Remember, I think that was the year they came out with the Bago glass and the
Bago glass. SNL. That's this Sunday, right? I think it's this Sunday is 50th Saturday Night Live, right?
Yeah, I've seen some clips being shared.
That's cool. Thanks for sharing that picture.
So yeah, I'm C-3PO and my brother's the T-Rex.
Okay.
Monster.
T-Rex. Did he pick it? Did you guys get to pick your costumes?
I think we did. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So now, if John still had that costume, would it be worth any money, or because he altered it?
It's not worth anything. Yeah.
I think it would be worth a boatload.
That would be considered a modifying it. So yeah, it's worth
customized.
But I would buy, if I had that costume still, I'd buy a mannequin and put the costume on it so I could stand.
Would you cut the eyes on it though? Would you cut the eyes off?
Well, they're already cut out. I'm saying if I still had it.
Oh, if you still had it, yeah.
Yeah, C-3PO fights the Gorn.
And it did look like Mark had a black eye in it. That his eyes all bruised. So I might have punched him. I don't know.
All right, so here is the 1/6 scale Baroness figure that is coming out
from 3-0.
Yeah, this is the thing, right? This is a 1/6 scale, so it's a 12-inch figure, and I don't know. I was looking at the pictures, and you know when you guys were talking about the cloth outfits and stuff like that, I do feel like this thing is not right. Right? It doesn't sit right there. It's baggy in spots.
I think you were talking about the cloth outfits. I don't think anybody.
No, when I was talking about the cloth outfits, you guys were talking about how it would be hard to pose them and all that kind of stuff.
Really, see, this looks pretty cool to me. I don't see the bagginess.
Well, I didn't put that. You just look through the other pictures. And stuff
okay.
Where I don't feel like the outfit is designed very well with the figure, but I have that 12-inch Baroness figure that they made for the movie. The one that came out at Comic-Con one year, like when the G.I. Joe movie was out.
Yeah.
It was yeah, I have that one.
I have a 3-0 Snake Eyes that I think is just really awesome. It's on par with like Hot Toys. It's so good.
Okay. And is that what this is, or is this Fig Q or something like that? Right?
This is 3-0.
Is it?
Yeah, that's their Fig Q is their I don't know, but it's the same thing that I have for Snake Eyes.
Okay. Fig.
I don't know what the Fig Q subline is of 3-0, but yeah.
Okay, so it is 3-0. I can't see that small, so. All right. Well, hopefully it'll turn out to be really cool. Are you going to pick this one up, John?
No, I'm happy with just having Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. I don't need any more.
All right. And what about this guy? Seen some leak pictures. This was Full Force Podcast is posting like figures of stuff that looks like it's from the factory, and you like this?
It's like a Cthulhu Baphomet.
Yeah, this is weird.
Really?
I was hoping John would know who the heck this is.
No, I don't. Isn't that cool though?
No, it looks like a kit bash to me.
I think these are like factory photos, like of the test shots when they're coming off the.
So do you think that the head sculpt is going to be a skin color?
I don't know. Are those like little It's got like some sort of like devilish horns, and then some sort of like squid
tentacles.
Why would it be? Why would it be a different color than the body? Because is it because you said it's a test?
I think.
Well, they do that when there's a test shot. Yeah, they do that.
So they will colorize it.
But the rest of the body is pretty well, like
crystal ball. It's
it could be crystal ball. Yeah,
Dr.
from G.I. Joe.
Strangefellow. Who's that?
With horns?
Interesting.
Dr. Mondos, is he serious?
I'm gonna pull that up. Oh, okay.
Dr. Mordo, Strangefellow.
So it's a Marvel Legends.
So, anyways.
Well, this is very interesting because is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I like JT.
He's just messing with me because I have no idea. G.I. Joe Classified Crystal Ball. Okay, Crystal Ball. Who's that, John?
Hey, you want me to get him? I got him right here.
Well, the body looks like it, but what's up with the head?
Yeah, I know the head wouldn't look like that for Crystal Ball.
Because he had the
Crystal Ball was this G.I. Joe Stan Lee looking figure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
His little shield there isn't the hypnotizing spinny thing. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it had lenticular spinny hypnotizing thing.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
And he looked like either Mr. Fantastic. Some might say he looks like Mr. Fantastic. Others say he looks like Stan Lee.
Stan Lee.
Oh, interesting.
But he had the furry collar, and that's Crystal Ball.
Did he have a different look in like a show or whatever? Oh, look at this. They have in the comic book. They have him. He's got a big beard.
Yeah, I wonder if he.
What are they saying? That's the body of him? I mean,
yeah. But I wonder if he has an alternate head where he conjures up these squid monsters, because he had something to do with the Cobra Law and Nemesis Enforcer and all that. Yeah. So it could be that they're doing an alternate head. That's
a pretty cool leak. I mean, if that's going to be something that's going to be kind of cool. And then
Royal Guard. Okay.
Yeah. And then Yak Face was showing these. I guess these are on In Demand Toys on their Facebook. So it's a couple of the new figures. I finally saw that speeder bike figure in this line at Target. It was $20, but it's one of those where it rolls on the ground or something like that. I was so tempted because it's a speeder bike.
Yeah, it's almost like the Power of the Force 2 ones, right? That came out.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just not going to do another set of figures and stuff like that. But I was like, oh, speeder bike. Let me see how this works. That would be kind of cool, but I didn't.
Is that Lax Sibrak, or is that the guy from the Skeleton Crew?
I think that's the Skeleton Crew guy.
That's Brutus.
Yeah, it says it on the packaging.
I can't read it.
Well, it also says it in the comment here. The action pirate Captain Brutus and Chewbacca.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Was he a creative figure? I don't know.
That is it. That is all the images of stuff that I found this week.
I'm wondering when Chewbacca had a green shield.
Well,
he didn't, but like in Revenge of the Sith, they have the thin, tall shields.
Oh, right.
And I'm pretty sure in Andor, Luthen Rail had one in his shop on Coruscant.
Yeah.
But more interesting, John, when did he have this gigantic crossbow, like bowcaster missile launcher?
That I mean, you can kind of forgive. They just upscaled it, but I just don't know what these green bandoliers are and green shoulder pads.
It's a kid's line with like exaggerated stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll still get it, but
right,
because they're 3 3/4 inch. Well, 4. I guess they're 4 inch now. They kind of, but still.
All right. What else do you guys got going on this week? Anything interesting or new?
I put up a video today about the structures on Mars.
Oh, good.
So you can go see what aliens have built on Mars.
All right.
Is it a short?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, John, you're doing a great job with those shorts. Well done. I'm gonna screen record it and put it on my channel.
Yep.
All right. So that's it. John put up a short video.
Yeah,
and
I have
on the main channel, the Geek Show channel, we have Rock Lords today.
Oh, well, I thought your main channel was a cooking channel where you cook butter and then sometimes you add
butter and
butter.
add a little bit of food.
Or you add stuff to butter, yeah. All right, anyways, I think that wraps everything up. I want to thank everybody for tuning in this week. We'll be back next week. Don't forget to take your action figure photos and add some special effects and hashtag Toy Duo when you post them, and we'll show them off next week. But anyways, everybody, thanks you guys for hanging out on a Saturday afternoon in the middle of snowstorms and blizzards, and we'll see you next time on the Toy Duo team.
Butter.
When you have a plastic addiction and your shelves are overflowing, when you don't know what
all right, Dean, this is the full video.
You fear you might miss out. Just sit right back.
Just
relax and watch you listen. The Toy Duo team brings you what you need. Toy news you didn't know you needed. Toy Duo team has it all for you.
After looking at your custom figure, every time I see your stop motion, I always wish that I made one.
I think everybody should have got one when they were available.
Yeah, I wish I got one.
When you have a plastic addiction and your shelves are overflowing, when you don't know what new is coming, but you fear you might miss out, just sit right back, just relax.
This is where Steven's developed on all the ideas for this movie.